I want to walk you through our brushes. Now, first we have the blush bronzer brush, and this one I use the bigger end a lot for my bronzer. This end you can use to apply your blush and blend it out. You can also use this end to apply your highlights and then squeeze it to get more of that angled look and apply your contour as well. So this can be used for a lot of different things. And then next is the detail brush. Now I like to use the detail brush, this end especially, to apply my contour. It just really gets those angled areas really well. And you can use this end to apply your brightening highlight to smaller areas. You can also use it to apply eyeshadow if you wanted to. So works really well also. And then next is the buff brush. I use this brush a lot to apply my highlights mainly. And I like, it's got both ends are angled, and I like to use this smaller end to apply my highlight, my brightening highlight, and the bigger end to apply my main highlight to just larger areas. And you can also use the smaller end to apply your contour and just blend it up there. That's the buff brush. Next is our blend brush, and I use this end here to apply, to just blend out my blush. And then this end, just like the detail brush, is just for smaller areas to get. Now you can use this brush to apply your all over highlight, your brightening highlight, but it's just gonna be a very light application with this brush here. Whereas the buff brush gives more of like a heavy application of your highlights and contours. So just mainly a personal preference, but this is really good for blush because you really want to blend out that blush more than anything. So let's go to Multitasker Brush. I gotta clean that. But this is used a lot for lining the lips, applying your lipstick as well. And then this smaller end here, you can line your eyes with it, or you can fill in your brows, whatever you want to do, but works really well for that. And then next is our line brush. So this is mainly for your eyebrows. It's got the spoolie to fluff up those brows, and then it's got this angled end to fill in the brows, but you can also use it to line your lids or even to line your lips too. So this works for a lot of different things. And then our eyeshadow brush, this is the fluffier end to really blend out the color. This penciled in just really gets the color in the areas that you want, and you can flip it over and just kind of blend it out in that specific area. And let's move on to the powder brush. And this end is angled, works really well for applying your highlights, and this end is also angled, works really well for applying contour and then contouring your nose as well. So highlight and contour works really well. You can also use it for your blush too. This is our smudge brush. This is mainly used for the eyes. So it's got more of a domed shaped end, and this is kind of more flat. Sorry, it's got color on it, but this is more flat. This is more dome shape. And this is for the eyes, for coloring, or for eyeshadows, because this will get more of a heavy application on your eyes, and then you can use it just to kind of blend it out. But it's gonna get a lot of product on your eyes, so just be cautious of that, but it works really well for those lighter colors on your lids to just really pop. So smudge brush works really well. And then let's see, last but not least is our 3D brush. This brush works really well for a lot of things, highlight, contouring, lip and cheek mainly, but this end is a dome shaped end, and I always kind of call this end like a paintbrush, but it just gets, you can get your brightening highlight in those areas, and you can actually use this end here to apply all of your highlight, your contour, and your lip and cheek, and then flip it over and blend it out with this brush. So if you're on the go, this brush, I highly recommend just putting it in your bag along with the eyeshadow brush. These two brushes, yes, they are my go-tos when I'm traveling. So that's all of our brushes, and I wanted to make sure I didn't forget anything. Yes, that's it. And also the perfector sponge as well.